Hello everyone and welcome back to another installment from our series Straight from the Horse's Mouth. Today's webinar centres on a life cycle assessment which compares the sustainability performance of green shell mussels and Pacific oysters farmed in New Zealand with other sources of dietary protein. Here's a sneak preview.
But the value of a life cycle assessment for us is that it's definitive scientific evidence of our carbon footprint. It validates our claims in a scientific way of being one of the lowest impact, low carbon sources of protein.
What we found is that the frozen half shell product has the lowest environmental footprint. And that might come as slightly surprising because you have to freeze it first. But the freezing has a benefit of reducing waste in the downstream supply chain. If products are air freighted, we recommend focusing on packaging, so trying to lightweight, make the packaging as lightweight and as compact as possible, and also focusing on nearer markets where it's possible.
We've set some quite challenging goals ourselves around emissions reductions, those being a 25% reduction in absolute emissions by 2030. And that's off a 2020 baseline.
We're a result of the settlement with the Crown, and we manage the commercial fisheries assets on behalf of Māori. We've got a goal to be producing 2 million dozen oysters by 2026. Got a target of to be carbon neutral by 2040, and so absolute reductions is our first step. So that study helps with that.
The LCA was used to assess the carbon footprint of farmed shellfish over their entire life cycle. This included the various stages of farming, harvesting, processing, packaging, chilled distribution to domestic retail, preparing, consumption, and the disposal of used shells and packaging. If you're interested in watching the full webinar, you can find it on the thinkstep-anz website.